A Scottsbluff man is on the run after allegedly stabbing a woman during a domestic disturbance yesterday in Morrill. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, authorities are on the lookout for a man for reportedly stabbing a woman yesterday in Morrill. Police Chief Jay Muller says that Martin Palamo is accused of stabbing the 40-year-old victim, forcing her to seek treatment for non-life-threatening injuries at the ER. An arrest warrant charging him with use of a weapon to commit a felony, burglary, and other charges have been issued. If you know of Martin Palomo's whereabouts, you are asked to contact the Communications Center at 436-6666. Well, Congressman Adrian Smith held a conference call with Nebraska reporters on Wednesday and tackled a variety of subjects. One of those was the United States Postal Service, which the District 3 congressman blasted, noting they're losing billions of dollars as we speak, a trend that is simply inexcusable.
Now, the fact that they want to close the North Platte Processing Center, I think stands to slow things down even more. And I fail to understand how they think they can be more efficient when it's been exhibited pretty vividly that the Postal Service is not operating like it should, or that the postal users would expect and pay for.
Smith also talked about ag policy and the shift from NAFTA to the United States-Mexico-Canada agreement that went into effect in July. And the after-school program being developed by the Carpenter Center has been awarded several $1,000s for new equipment to help round out those offerings. This week, the Oregon Trail Community Foundation announced a $7,100 grant to the center to be used for various sporting equipment that will be part of the programming for kids. Funds will also be dedicated to providing scholarships for the program, removing any financial barriers for kids to join. The final details and schedule of activities are currently being worked out, but when it starts, it will run Monday through Friday from 3:30 to 5. We'll have more news right after this.
The journey of a dream becoming reality. When we're young, a dream develops into a passion. That passion continues to manifest and grows as you do. It becomes all you want to do and all you want to be. It gives you direction. It drives you. Then, your dream has become a reality. When that dream is ready to be reality, Platte Valley Bank will be with you every step of the way.
Welcome back. Wyoming state lawmakers will convene for their 20-day session later this month. The Wyoming legislature will be tackling two major things during their 2024 session, which starts February 12th, their budget and property taxes. This week, Go Goshen hosted Ashley Harpstreet, the executive director of the Wyoming Taxpayers Association. Property tax proposals are the hot-button issue this session, but she reminded people that Wyoming has the fourth lowest property tax rate in the nation.
For residential property tax, we enjoy the 47th lowest residential property tax. So if you say to your legislator, I don't like it, I'm going to move, go ahead. You move to Colorado, you're going to pay an income tax. Alabama is below us, you will pay an income tax. Hawaii is below us, I'll go to Hawaii. They pay an income tax. So just know when you're looking at these property taxes and thinking about the services that we have grown accustomed to, this is one of the main ways that Wyoming residents pay for their services. And do know that it is extremely low in the United States.
March 8th is the scheduled completion date for the 2024 Wyoming legislative session. Well, Treasurer Tom Breese is encouraging Nebraskans to observe Unclaimed Property Day by searching nebraskalostcash.gov to see if they have cash or other valuables waiting for them. Breesy says the search only takes a moment and is totally free. Last year, the Nebraska Treasurer's Unclaimed Property Division returned more than $17 million and paid out more than 22,000 claims. More than 33 million people in the U.S., 1 in every 6, has some sort of unclaimed property, which could be financial accounts of items of value in which the owner has not initiated any activity for several years.
Are new windows from Renewal by Andersen a great investment? You're darn right they are. Did you know that for less than your cable bill or cell phone bill each month, you could have new windows from Renewal by Andersen right now? Do the math. Renewal by Andersen windows will likely cut your energy bills significantly. They will likely substantially increase the value of your home. They're a great investment. Please contact our team now and ask about our fantastic financing options with approved credit right now. Renewal by Andersen, a great investment? You're darn right.
Now the latest from the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Sports Desk. Scottsbluff Body and Paint. You're driving home our reputation.
Got a big weekend ahead for the Gering wrestling team. To the Bulldogs on the mat here today on our Thursday update. The Gering boys wrestling team and head coach Jared Berger getting set for the state duels this weekend in Kearney.
State duels is top 8 teams in the state in each class. They come in, there's kind of a scoring kind of PowerPoint system that you accrue throughout the year depending on the teams you duel on your schedule, and then the teams at the dual tournaments you go to. So they rank you on strength of schedule, and the top 8 teams qualify. And so it's a little bit different than just a regular duel. You know, these are the best teams in the state in each class competing against each other in kind of a bracket format. So it's a good opportunity for us to go put ourselves against the best in the state and see where we're at.
Gering has an 11-1 dual record on the season. They get the number 4 seed. It's an 8-team bracket format. Waverly the 1 seed, then Cozad and Scott at the 2 and 3 seeds.
Yeah, I think we're right where we're at. I think number 4 is a good spot for us. Obviously, Scott and Waverly are, you know, they're a little bit ahead of everybody else, and you know, I think you'll see that play out this weekend and the next couple of weeks as well. You know, they got really deep teams. They got talented teams that are you know, they're tough. So we you know, we got a first round matchup against Schuyler. I think, you know, we'll do well against them. Hopefully, guys are ready to go, and but we'll see. We'll see how it all shakes out.
All 8 squads will get 3 duels on Saturday with a winner's bracket along with the consolation bracket for the teams that drop their opening duel. With districts and states still to come, Berger says this is a good primer for the team to compete against high-level competition.
Yeah, I think what it does is it helps us kind of hone in and focus for the postseason. We're effectively in postseason right now with the state duels. Last few years we haven't been in the state duels, you know, so it was kind of an off week for us. We didn't have a competition scheduled, you know, with the anticipation of trying to make state duels every year. So usually we train through this and then get ready for districts and state. You know, this just kind of fast forwarded things a little bit for us, and I think it's good. I think it's good for our team to really focus in and get ready for postseason.
The Gering boys, one of 8 teams in Class B competing this weekend at the state duels in Kearney. We've got plenty of basketball coverage this weekend from the high school ranks. Scottsbluff, they'll be at home tomorrow to play Rival Alliance before another rivalry doubleheader on Saturday at Sidney. Gering at home tomorrow to play Sidney, and then on the road Saturday they'll be in Imperial at Chase County. Also on Saturday we'll have the Western Trails Conference Tournament Girls and Boys Championship games on 94.1 The Brand. That'll start at about 5 o'clock. WTC action starts tonight at the higher seeds. And for WNCC basketball this weekend, the Cougars with a lone road doubleheader. That'll be at Otero coming up for tomorrow. In their last game, the Cougar women picked up their 20th win of the season. They were receiving votes this week in the national poll. For the Cougar men, they've won 7 of their last 8 games after beating McCook at home last Friday night. That is the latest today from right here at the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.
culture trumps everything else.
In my years, I've never worked for a company that treats people the way this one does.
It is my passion for agriculture that brought me here in the first place, but not only that, there's a huge family-oriented atmosphere within the 21st Century Equipment.
I love working for 21st. They found something in me that I didn't know in myself. An intern to where I'm at now is such a great opportunity, and that is what this company is about.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Morrill County Community Hospital and the behavioral health providers are here to help. Amber Dean specializes in mental health care, which includes medication and therapy across a person's lifespan. Melody Lacey helps people deal with a wide range of behavioral problems, from depression and anxiety to child psychiatry. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time. At Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska. Exceptional care right here at home.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether you are just starting the business you have always imagined or looking to grow your existing one, we have a business loan to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, now in its 39th year, the KNEB Farm and Ranch Expo is set to begin tomorrow at the Mitchell Event Center. The show kicks off with a free biscuit and gravy breakfast. Afterwards, attendees will have the opportunity to visit with 75 vendors from across the region. Rural Radio Promotions Director Kendra Feather says she thinks that this one might be the biggest Farm and Ranch Expo to date.
Probably one of the largest shows we've had. I mean, I've played Jenga a lot trying to arrange them and get them in there, and we're happy to host people from 5 different states. And again, this was my 24th year of hosting this show, and I'm really proud that we can host something like this in Western Nebraska because there just isn't anything really like it.
Show hours are 8 to 5 on Friday and 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday. As always, the show is free, lots of great giveaways, and something for everybody to enjoy. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.